What is going on, everybody? Diamond Talk is back. Another one. Oh, what is that? 2 weeks straight now?
2 weeks
Diamond
straight.
Talk. 2 weeks straight of Diamond Talk. We're finally getting a little bit back on track. All the baseball news dropping. Very excited. But again, my name is Jeremy Horwath. I am one of your hosts, along with my other co-host, George Ryder. We are very excited to have a show today. News dropped today for the Phillies, so we will be diving straight into that. We got Corey Knebel signing to the Phillies on a 1-year, $10 million contract. Huge, much-needed signing. After that, we'll just get into other moves that could be happening, moves that we want to see Dombrowski make. The lockout starts in an hour and a half. An hour and a half lockout happens. So will news drop on the show? Possibly. Hopefully, we can have some breaking news today. That would be fantastic. And other than that, we'll just look at all the other signings that have been happening in the offseason, all the big, crazy money amount signings. So again, we'll be getting into all that too. But starting off, Corey Knebel, a guy that really just made sense for the Phillies. We were all, kind of seeing that Corey Knebel would really fit. We knew that the Phillies were into him and really wanted to make a move, and they made a move the day of the lockout. I'm very excited about it. But George, let me get your overall. First of all, George, how are you doing tonight? I didn't even get to ask you that. I'm very excited right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. Good news is Corey Knebel's a Philly.
Yep.
Bad news is the MLB lockout will start in about an hour and a half.
Sadly.
Other good news, we'll probably get Kyle Schwarber breaking news of the Phillies on this podcast. That's always fun. Always fun to do. Corey Knebel, 1 year, $10 million. And I mean, this is just a guy that you needed to get, especially letting Neris walk for 2 years, $17 million to Houston.
Yeah.
If you're letting Neris walk, all signs point to you have to get somebody. You get Corey Knebel. Had Tommy John 2 years ago. Last season, 2.45 ERA.
Yeah.
The fastball velo was up. There was 96, 97. Filthy curveball. He's been effective, and that's what we need right now. And if I see a lot of talk on Twitter about would you rather have Neris 2 years, 17? Would you rather have Knebel? I think either one's fine. I think Knebel's better than Neris.
No, yeah.
I think Knebel's better than Neris. I know he is not the healthiest guy. He's been hurt 2 out of the last 4 seasons, but it's a guy you take a chance on. And
look,
there's no such thing as a bad 1 year deal. $10 million 1 year, it's fine.
Yeah, and I don't really understand the comparisons. I don't think it's close between Corey Knebel and Hector Neris. I don't see the reasons for the comparisons at all. I think it's just really annoying. I really don't understand it. He's just a better player, and I get the injury concern, but when we're talking about who's the better player, it's Corey Knebel in every single way. In every way, Hector Neris can't go out there, and I don't have any faith in him even getting a save. Now I'm talking. Now these are both most likely set up men. But Corey Knebel, he doesn't go out there and shake on the mound like I see Hector Neris do. Knebel's just way better in every way. Yes, Jason, just like you say, the Phillies. Yeah, I'm in my room dungeon. Yeah, totally. It is a bit dark, but you can see me clear. I got the lighting set up right. All right. I understand, Phil. All right. We can talk about that in the morning more. But and yeah, Jason, just like you said, Knebel is better than Neris minus the injury. Easy. Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, but it's worth the. It's one of those low risk, high reward situations.
That's the perfect way to describe it. It's low risk, high reward. You're getting a guy 1 year for $10 million, and he showed last year that he still got it. After the Tommy John, there's always doubt, But he was a really, really effective closer in Milwaukee. He was really, really effective in LA last year, and he was one of the best, probably late inning guys on the market. If you're looking at,
he was.
I get that Dombrowski did say his one goal this offseason, get him a closer. They kind of paid him closer money, 1 year, $10 million. I don't think he's going to be the closer. It just doesn't. It seems like he's going to be in the setup man type of role. I think everybody kind of consensus wise does lean that, but that's just what it seems. I don't see him being our 9th inning guy every night. That I just think he's more suited for a setup man. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you look back at Corey Knebel's career and how he's been as a closer and everything like that, he started in Detroit in 2014. Then he went on to Milwaukee, stayed there until 2021 when he got traded to the Dodgers. Or I don't even know if he signed or got traded. I don't even remember. He did get traded. But in the past, he for 1 full year, he was a closer in 2017 in Milwaukee. He had a 1.78 ERA with 39 saves. That's
All-star,
overall
that was an all-star season. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. He all-star. Again, that was 2017 though. In 2018, he did have like a minor role in closing situations. He did have 16 saves with a 3.5 ERA. He didn't play much in 2020. In 2021, he played fantastic. In 25 and 2/3 innings, had a 2.45 ERA. Only a whip. A whip under 1. I mean, he's doing really well. Again, low rate. I mean, I'm actually going to be one of the only people, and I know this. I would have loved to sign Corey Knebel to a multi-year deal. I would have loved it.
I was shocked it was 1 year, if I'm being honest. And I think that kind of makes sense maybe with the Neris thing. It's like maybe they wanted to give somebody 1 year, whether it was Neris or Knebel, and Neris did that multi-year deal, more money. Makes sense. Makes sense for him. We got the guy that's better. The injury history's there. I don't care. Corey Knebel is the real deal. He throws nasty stuff. He has high velo. Given to me, like he's the perfect guy that we want in the bullpen, and he's a late inning guy, and he's probably the most effective late inning guy that was out there in the market right now for bullpen. So 100%. And I mean, relievers with 35% K rate or better and a 195 opponent's average or better. He's fourth on that list from 2017 to 2021. The last 4 seasons, he missed one with Tommy John. He's fourth behind Chapman, Kimbrel, and Hader. It's not a bad list to be on.
Look at the guys you're comparing him to.
Not a bad
Some
list.
of the best closers in the game.
Yeah, not a bad list.
So I'm gonna love it. It is a great addition. Just like you said, Dombrowski. This is one of the roles that they said that they wanted to fill, a closer role. And even if it's not the closer role, say you want to bring someone even better. Now you're just doing extra. I love it. It's a move that needed to be made. It's something that it gives me more faith heading into this lockout. If we didn't get any even minor significant signing, I would have been a little bit upset. I would have been a little bit scared. But the fact that we came out, still got Corey Knebel. When the news dropped that the lockout will be happening, Knebel signed right after. So I think it was a little bit of a hold off for Knebel. I think he was like, hey, let's wait and see what happens with the lockout. If we lock out, I'll sign right away. And right when the lockout news dropped, I got the notification a little bit after that Corey Knebel signed.
It was kind of like perfect timing. Like it seemed like they had a deal very much in the works probably yesterday.
They probably did.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, because say in some way they agreed on something today and said the lockout wasn't going to happen, which there was no shot in hell that was going to happen. But let's say it did. Say the lockout, they figured everything out. The lockout doesn't happen tonight. This Corey Knebel signing doesn't happen, I don't think. I strongly believe that. Jason also says that Kelly Jansen is available. I know Kelly's available. He's definitely on a downward trend. But again, he's probably more expensive than I'd like to pay. He's more than a 1 year, $10 million contract. He's going to get a multi-year deal. He's going to get offered way too much money. And he's only been going down over the years. I'm not really big on that. Craig Kimbrel too. I know that he's available for a trade. And again, that's something to me that I think that's a pipe dream. That's one of those pipe dream scenarios.
The thing about it is I know we're saying, I'm going to say age, like he's old. Yeah. And I know Max is old and he's got the highest AAV in MLB.
That's different though. Max Scherzer is Mad Max. That's different.
Yeah. But I don't think Kimbrel's worth trading for with you when you know the age and you know that he has fallen apart before, at least in the past. So I don't know. We'll see if they got Kimbrel. Couldn't be too mad, but I guess it depends on the price, really.
Right. Something else that did just drop. It's not like huge news, but Nick Martinez, the right-handed pitcher, he's been in Japan the past 4 years. He just signed to the Padres. He'll be like a back in the end rotation guy. He signed to the Padres for 4 years. He's played well over in Japan.
The Mad Max news.
Yeah. So good signing over there for the Padres. He'll be more of a back in the end rotation guy. But a 4-year deal from a guy from Japan that has been playing well. I know I've kept my eye on him too. So I didn't even know he was coming over this year. But definitely another interesting signing. And if the Phillies want to make a back rotation kind of signing, I think that would have been something that I would have liked. I did forget about that, Jason. Thank you for reminding me. Jorge Alfaro.
Yeah.
He also got traded over to the Padres too
And what did he get traded for?
It was cash, right? It was cash.
Or a player to be named. I didn't check up on that, but
either way, it wasn't a very good player, and it was not a lot of cash they were sending over there.
Miss you, Jorge.
You know, I didn't hate Jorge Alfaro.
I didn't hate Jorge either.
Yeah,
I just, he's not a starting catcher.
Yeah, he's not JT.
Yeah, he's not JT.
No,
But he had that power, dude. He'd show it off.
He still does have the power.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy over there. But Jorge Alfaro getting moved too. Just a whole lot of chaos even happening just all of today. Just signings all over the place. I know, George, I know you got your list. So if you want to go through, we can.
Well, first of all, I think going back to what you said, really, like keeping with the lockout and to Knebel and all, signing Knebel like puts so much more faith in me that coming out of this lockout, we will at least spend a certain amount, like to a certain extent that we're going to spend money. Right. If we went into this lockout spending $0, this fan base is going ballistic.
It's worrisome.
Like, this fan base fighting. It would be so worrisome. Now, a lot of people are definitely still like upset. They don't think it's enough. It's not enough. It definitely is not enough.
No,
but it's a start. And after tonight, after 12 o'clock, us and every other MLB team is not allowed to sign anybody. So we have no pressure on us. We got one of our guys. We're going to come out of the lockout and hopefully spend. It feels a lot better getting an established guy in the bullpen, or in general, an established player that you're paying real money, than it would if we just didn't. Like, I feel good. I feel like coming out of the lockout, all hell is going to break loose. We are going to see, just like we did on day 1. Yeah, day 1 and 2. It's going to be chaos.
Nuts. It's going to be absolutely nuts. I mean, I told you before the show, there's over 300 free agents out there. There is over 300 free agents that are going to be signed within the first week. Because how long this lockout's going to be, I mean, it could be as short as a week. Not a shot in hell. And this might even push back this season. I don't think it will. I don't think that there's any way that it will get, because
they would
on both sides, they both care about money more than anything. That's what they care about the most. And if they push the season back, everyone's losing money. So it should be figured out. I would say mid-January to mid-February is what I would really say. So it's going to be figured out by then, but that's a long time. And players want to sign before spring training. So it's going to be quick decisions. It could be one of the first offers people see. Maybe not like them big guys like Trevor Story. He'll get a bunch of different deals, but like them lower guys, there's definitely a shot that they could just sign and be like, hey, that's a decent deal. Let's do it. I need to get on the team. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's no shot that we miss. I mean, there's obviously a chance always. I just feel like there's no shot that the MLB is going to let them play under 162 games. Like,
exactly.
Especially after COVID and all, like they definitely did take a hit. So there's no way, PR wise, money wise, everything. If they do miss out on the season at all, it's going to be terrible for them. Yeah. So I think spring training pushback, definitely a possibility. Regular season baseball, I would be shocked if
there's not a shot. Well, if they even push back spring training, that might make them push back the regular season.
I think a few games spring training could happen, or like they report late. They maybe push back the season, but they're going to play 162. They're not going to lose any money that they could possibly lose.
No. There's no chance. So I do think it would be figured out. So Jason, when you say you'd rather get one of those big bats for the lockout, right up here.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Now, okay, look, but this is also kind of my question with that. Would you have liked to sign Chris Bryant before the lockout?
Yeah, if we got any of those guys on the list, Schwarber, Bryant, Story, freaking like Castellanos, it doesn't matter when we get them. But
how much big of a money difference would it be from before the lockout and after?
See, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be around the same range still.
You think so?
I do, because even if we do, like, they start up free agency again, say mid-January, we're able to sign free agents, or even like early February. There's still going to be a slew of players in the market, and there's still going to be a slew of teams that want to get those guys. Like, there's a handful of teams biting at Castellanos, Schwarber, Bryant, Story, like even Suzuki in Japan coming over. There's a lot of guys. I don't know if the money difference is going to be there, because I don't know. You see Javi getting like 6 years, $140 million. Javi Baez, I wouldn't give Javi Baez
No.
$100 million. Like, there's no shot. So I don't know. If we signed one of those guys right now, I'm not complaining.
Right, but think of it. Do you think I think that if Javi Baez wasn't signed before the lockout, I think he would. I don't think the Tigers would have offered him that much money if it was
Maybe.
at the lockout. I don't. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not really sure.
I mean,
yeah.
I guess we're gonna see, because I guess we can base it off, like, what do you expect Story to get? I would say like 5,130, 5,125.
Well, that's the thing. I think Story is going to get more than that now. When I look at Corey Seager's deal, I'm taking Story over Seager every single time.
10 for
I am, at least.
10 for 350, dude. That makes Harper's contract look even better than it already is.
Exactly,
like,
it does.
That contract is freaking amazing. And looking at what Seager got, it's like, solidifies.
That is crazy. I think that's crazy. And honestly, I think Jason's right. I think there's a shot.
It's there, yeah. 100%.
I could definitely see Story getting 10-year, $300 million. And
that's crazy to think.
The thing is that I might be okay with paying that. I really am. I mean, obviously, I'm not the one with the money. I'd be okay having that on the team.
Jason, Carlos Correa, honestly, to me, best shortstop in baseball. But
that dude's deal is going to be insane.
That deal is going to be crazy.
That could be record break. That could be some record breaking type.
I'm paying him. I am paying him. I'm paying him. But Middleton pay him? Probably not.
He could hit $400 million on his contract.
It's crazy to think about, but like he's gonna get paid. Like seeing what these guys are getting, and he deserves it, because dude, Carlos Correa is a stud. And if you don't think he's the best shortstop in baseball, you can't even argue he's top 3.
You're lying to yourself.
Yeah,
you're absolutely lying to yourself.
He's gonna get paid and well deserved.
Yeah, so he would definitely be like the craziest signing. I don't see a shot in hell. I don't really know where he's really going to go anymore, because I thought the Tigers were going to be all in on Correa, but they made a stupid deal with Javi that I don't know if they can even get Correa anymore. So where's he going to go?
I don't know if Correa just wasn't interested in Detroit, or Detroit just was like, we want to get our shortstop right now before the lockout.
It could be a little bit of both,
because Hinch is in Detroit, and
exactly,
and like Correa and him linking back up be cool. And Detroit's trying to build something. Maybe he wants to go to a contender. I don't know, but like I don't know what's gonna happen. Correa is, like Jason said, I agree, he's cream of the crop. I think he's the best shortstop in baseball. So
he's so good. So that's going to be a deal that's going to be the big one.
I don't think Freeman gets away from Atlanta. I think Atlanta is going to do what they can to bring him back, and I don't think Freeman wants to leave.
Look, so what I noticed is Atlanta offered. I thought he offered Freddie Freeman a 6-year, $180 million contract, and he's still out looking. But then he dropped the price that he was looking for, and he's looking for a 6-year, $180 million deal. Something's not adding up, because if the Braves offered that but he wants to stay in Atlanta, and that's what he's looking for. I don't know. It's very confusing. I don't really know what it is. I don't see him leaving Atlanta either. I don't see a lot of teams linked to Freddie Freeman right now. I haven't been hearing any news about Freeman this entire offseason. So he probably is going to go back to Atlanta, but he's in one of those weird situations. Now, I'm not sure if he would want to come to Philly. I don't think Freddie Freeman would want to come to Philly. The things that the fans have said to him and have done to him, he probably has only bad memories of Philly being a Brave.
He's a nice guy, though.
No, amazing guy. I like Freddie Freeman.
I feel like everyone likes Freddie Freeman, and Bryce loves Freddie Freeman.
No, yeah, and that's true too. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like a place.
I don't see the Phillies going after him. But if you can get a Phillies killer from the Braves, who is also like usually in the MVP discussion the last 2-3 years, like I'll take him.
I'd love it. And I don't think it's that big. Yeah, it'd be crazy. It would be crazy. I think that's another pipe dream. I don't think there's any shot in hell that Freddie would pick Philly over Atlanta in any way. But yeah, he would be a guy that I would overpay for and pay him until he's old as hell. Just like Bryce Harper, we have until he's 39. Bryce Harper is going to be absolute dog those last 2-3 years. He's going to be terrible, and we're going to be looking back like, we're paying this guy this much money, but I don't care because it'll be worth it.
That's
Same
how
thing
the
with Freeman.
contracts work.
That is how, yeah.
The back end sucks, but the prime
Look at Pujols.
The prime years are what you want. And guess
Yeah.
what? Bryce Harper just won MVP in Philadelphia. In a Philadelphia Phillies uniform, he won the MVP.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna be on that for years. By the way,
I'm mind blown.
Forever, we're gonna be talking about this Bryce Harper MVP.
It's like off topic, obviously, but from the jump, like when they signed him, I was like, if they get a World Series out of it, it's a W. And if he can somehow win an MVP in the Phillies uniform, dude, like it's gonna be amazing.
Yep,
he did it in his prime year, 28 years old.
What are you gonna do, man? Best. Damn, he's so good. Best player in the NL. Best player in the NL. It's great. But so I think we're gonna lean a little bit more away. I don't think we have more Philly stuff. I was gonna go through the other free agents.
Like if you're looking at the top guys right now, obviously we're talking about non-pitchers,
right?
Just guys you can insert into the lineup. Like who are the top 3 guys in the market that you want? Wish list.
So, okay, so if I had a wish list right now,
there's a lot of really fucking good guys out there right now.
So it's hard. I love Chris Bryant, but he's been on a steady decline over the years. He did pick it up a little bit once he got traded to San Francisco. So maybe a new.
He can play left field.
Yeah, he can play left, and he can play some center. He can play some center too.
He played 29 career games in center field.
Yeah.
So that's a decent amount of games.
Yeah. Like he can play these different positions, and I like that. I'm not sure what the money would be like around for Chris Bryant. I'm not sure what he's looking for, how crazy it is. But Chris Bryant is probably someone I'd still over. If we can't get Trevor Story, Chris Bryant is right there. Pretty much how I am. So them two, obviously. Schwarber, I've been on forever. I mean, we have his hitting coach that he loves, and them two get along so well. So I think
deck. If he's in,
oh my god, yeah, dude, and he'd be our leadoff hitter.
Yeah, he's hitting the third deck eventually. Like it's gonna happen.
Exactly. So I think I would love Schwarber. Like, if it was like a wish list, it would be like Trevor Story, Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos. I don't care how you want to put them out there. I know none of them guys can really play center. Figure it out. I don't care. Put Castellanos can play first. We might have a DH soon. Put him there. Put Schwarber in left and get some bum out in center field. I don't even care. I don't care. If we can get Story, Schwarber, and Castellanos, that's what I want because that is all extremely good hitting bats. I think we need another left-handed bat in the lineup because the only one I can even really think of right now is Bryce Harper. I cannot name another left-handed bat in our lineup besides Didi, if you want to count him.
So, like top 3, like Chris Bryant would be cool just because he's probably not going to cost as much as the other guys.
No, he's not.
He can play outfield, which we desperately need a center fielder, and since the only guys in the market for outfielder right now is Chris Bryant and then like Brett Gardner for center field. Like for the center field position, it's like it's him and it's Gardner. If you want to even count Chris Bryant as a center fielder,
right?
29 career games, but probably like that's so intriguing to me because he's a guy that like we desperately need outfield help, and like obviously defensively we suck. So I would love him, but I think I'm going Castellanos, Schwarber, Story. I think those are my top 3 guys that I want.
Yeah, that's the same as me.
Castellanos would be crazy add to this lineup. Imagine Castellanos batting behind Bryce Harper, in front of Bryce Harper.
Yep.
That's absolutely ridiculous. And then imagine having Kyle Schwarber as a DH even. Like, that's ridiculous in its own right. Him in Citizens Bank Park, that freaking he's going to kill the ball in Citizens Bank.
Yeah, he's going to kill the ball. Exactly.
Games in Citizens Bank, like, we're going to – and you can put him at leadoff. Like, it's mind-blowing that he can be a great leadoff hitter like that. So
yeah. And the hitting coach has been known. He's the reason why Schwarber was leading off. It was his idea.
Castellanos will cost a 2nd-round pick, which who cares, really?
I don't care. Screw that. I don't care.
Schwarber, I don't think he costs anything, but I'm not sure. But, dude, bring me Kyle Schwarber DH. Bring me an outfield with Castellanos and Bryce Harper, and let's freaking cook. Like, let's go.
You know, Jason, Bryce Harper can play center field. As a rookie, he was a center fielder. But but he's not that great at it. He does not have a lot of coverage. He can't really move out there as well. In right field, we kind of need his arm out there so he can throw the third base more. So Harper, I don't think there's a shot. And I think in his deal, he probably said he wants to play right field more. And we can't really take that away from him. Out of everything else we've taken away from him, I don't think we can take that. And with this idea, with having Castellanos and Schwarber playing left and right and Harper in center, it would be very bad defensively out in that outfield. I know it'd be like it would be crazy and everything. Schwarber's a bad defender, so you'd have to probably put him in. You'd probably put Schwarber in right because Castellanos is even a worse defender. He's terrible. He even struggles to track down fly balls, and Schwarber cannot move at all. So it'd be bad.
That's the thing. Like we're like, I love the look, Jason. Like Castellanos.
Yes, it sounds beautiful.
But the one thing that is like absolutely terrible with the Phillies and has been for a long time, and that we really, really, really need to fix because it does win ball games, is defense. It is like that defense is freaking bad. That's why Kevin Kiermaier would be a cool center fielder to get. That glove plays no games. Like that glove does not lie. He can play center field to a T. And Bryce Harper and right just makes sense because you need a guy with a big arm in right field and who has a bigger arm than Bryce Harper.
Exactly.
Yeah, that arm is insane. Like you've seen him since coming to the Phillies. There's these freaking warning track to third base, freaking on a rope throwouts. You're not taking Bryce Harper out of right field. I wouldn't put Harper in center would be.
He did his rookie year. His rookie year, he played center.
It would be fine. It's just I'd rather have Bryce Harper stick to where he is. We don't want a Scott Kingery situation.
Oh God, Scott Kingery. Scott Kingery. That's a name. I bought his jersey. That was terrible.
Yeah, I have a jersey in there.
Yep, mine's back there. It's not gonna leave.
It sucks.
Oh man,
it's been awesome. It's been so fun so far. The rumors are flying, and it's like this free agency, this offseason, it's been really fun the last few days. Now we're getting nothing.
Yep.
So we get Knebel. We get Knebel today. I keep saying Knebel because
I know a lot of people have. I do it too.
Get Knebel today, and everything else nothing. Now we got to sit here and wait and listen to this bullshit MLB talking, MLB PA. It's gonna be back.
I'm still praying for a Schwarber signing this hour. We got an hour left.
We have 1 hour left.
That's what I want. And I know this show's gonna end around like 11:15, 11:30. So how much you gonna bet the news is gonna drop like 11:40? Schwarber to the Phillies. I'd be so pissed.
That happened last show. Something dropped.
Yeah, something didn't drop last time.
And we were like, damn, we just got off.
I know. It's so frustrating. It happens all the time on all the shows. I swear. You know, but I did on What the Football. I did have the Avonte Maddox signing. I was very happy about that.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, it broke on the show. I was very.
That's always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun.
That's why Schwarber's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's gonna happen in like 15 minutes. Schwarber's gonna be a Philly, and we're gonna feel great. It's gonna be a nice 3-year deal. 3-year deal.
I'll take it.
Probably. Did you see Nick Castellanos wants like a 6-year deal?
Yep.
Are you willing to do that? You like that?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I don't like, dude, that season last year.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
He's good.
He's good. He's really good. All right, so I think it's time to go over the other free agents that have been signed, the big deals. I know we've already gone over a couple. The Rangers going all out this year, almost like they're trying to be contenders. And they've made some moves to really go for that. Corey Seager, as much as I'm going to totally talk bad about this contract, still a really good player no matter what. And he does everything right. So when I talk bad about this contract, it's not because of him. It's just because in general, I wouldn't pay that much for him. But 10 years, $325 million. What is your first reactions when that news dropped? How are you feeling about it?
Damn, that Bryce Harper's contract is awesome. That's the first thing I thought. Like 10 years for 325. I looked at it and I was like, damn, like 13 for 330 for Bryce Harper. That is a steal. And like that's the first thing I thought. But Corey Seager is really good.
Yeah, he is.
He's a very, very good baseball player. I personally would not want to give him 10 years for $325 million. I understand the Rangers want to do that. They are on the cusp of building. They won 70 something games last year.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like 72.
And they got some guys there. I mean, getting Seager's great. I mean, it sounds like when the Phillies got Bryce Harper, they weren't that good, and it's like now they're trying to build.
Exactly.
Hopefully they do better than us.
Oh, the Rangers did not have 70 wins. They went 60 and 102. Wow.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about the Tigers.
No, you're good. I thought they were in the 70s too.
I have Javi at the top of the list, and they won the 70s. They won around 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy. I didn't expect them to go to. I mean, Texas definitely was a team that was going to pay somebody.
They were saving up their money for a long time.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be Seager, but hey, good for them.
They did that, and they also got Marcus Semien, probably the second or the best second baseman in the league. I mean, Marcus Semien out here, it was a 7-year, $175 million contract. Absolutely crazy deal. But a deal that, again, if I was the Phillies, I'm making that deal every single time. I think Marcus Semien is so good. So I love the deal. They have the middle of their infield set for the next 7 years.
Dude,
and then
arguably, like you could say Atlanta best middle infield in baseball. Like Seager, and that's
this is the best middle infield in baseball.
It probably is. It's pretty crazy.
To me, it's easy.
175, dude.
If you look at the year Marcus Semien had, it was just 30-year-old. Wow, he's going to be 37 at the end of that contract. That's not even that bad, though. He played all 162 games, 45 homers, 102 RBIs, 15 strikeouts, batted .265 with an .873 OPS. I mean, and his fielding's been getting better over time. It was his highest slugging percentage of his entire career. He's really good in every category. 66 walks. He was only caught stealing one of those times. 39 doubles. He does everything right. He's the best second baseman in the league. I wish the Phillies would have gone after him. I honestly, he's close to Trevor Story in my eyes. Trevor Story, we would have to pay double that much money, and I don't think Trevor Story is twice the player that Marcus Semien is.
Probably not double.
He's better, but I think
no.
He's double.
Probably double the money.
Right.
Yeah, you were saying 350, dude. Could you imagine? I don't know. Like, we'll see. 10 for 300 makes more sense, but
right. Well, say they want to sign him to like a 12-year deal. He's probably getting close to 350. You know what I mean?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, it's whatever. I mean, but again, just like we were saying, that middle infield is gonna be nuts over in Texas.
Well, listen, like Semien and Seager, you got 10 years of Seager. You have 7 years of Semien. You probably have like 4 very good Semien years left, maybe, because you're gonna be 34 at that point. Seager's like what, 28?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, so like that's the same thing as around what Harper's doing. You're gonna have freaking 6-7 years of an awesome Seager, and then the back end's gonna suck, but that gives them a lot of time to actually build.
Yeah, Seager's 27.
27, so even better, and that just gives you time to build it. And that middle infield already is amazing. So
yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. It's that was crazy to see.
Yeah, no, I mean, good for them. I don't know. I mean, it's going to help them a lot. They still have so much more to work on. That was not just the only 2 things they needed.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Awful.
But. So, but hey, now having these 2 guys is going to free agents are going to be like, okay, they're starting to do this. I want to be a part of it. So
attention, it brings attention, just like
Bryce Harper
MVP.
The reason why JT wanted to stay is because Bryce Harper was here.
Exactly.
If any of you fans think any different, you're crazy. That's the reason why JT wanted to stay, because his best friend was over here and he's playing with the damn MVP of the league. All right. That's why JT wants to stay here. Dude, have you seen them? I mean, Bryce Harper was wearing a JT Realmuto jersey under his own jersey.
Remember when he put the Nationals cap on him at the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Like he's been trying to get him on his team since then.
Exactly.
Should we talk about the Mets?
Yes, that was going to be my next point. It's fine. The Mets are the Mets. I don't care. Dude, at the end of last offseason, I was worried about the Mets until I started watching some games, and I'm like, oh, it's just the Mets. It's fine. They're going to blow it. It's going to be hard to blow this one. But Mad Max, you know what? You take You steer the boat for all these Mets news, because I know you and the Mets. You got a history.
I mean,
only if Gint was in the chat right now.
I mean, they gave the highest AAV ever to a 37-year-old. I don't like.
Dude,
good luck with that. No, I mean, listen, Net, they just pretty much formed like the best 1-2 punch in
ever.
Yeah, like ever.
Seriously.
DeGrom Scherzer is gonna be
not fair.
It's the scariest sight. Imagine if they weren't cheap and they signed Wheeler for 5/118. Like, dude. Oh my god,
dude!
It's seeing so like at first it was Starling Marte. They gave him 4 years, 78 mil. I would not have given Starling Marte 4 years. I think he's an awesome player. I think it's great to have him this year. It's great. Probably gonna be great the next year.
Yep.
After that, it's kind of scary. He's an old player, but he's good as hell right now, so that's fine. Then it comes Max Scherzer getting $43 million for a year for 3 years to pitch in New York. And it sucks. It sucks because you see the Mets going out there and spending. Even they got Kana, and like that's a solid outfield option. You're giving them $26 million. Who gives a shit? Especially when you're an owner that's like, I'm gonna give freaking $43 million a year to a 37-year-old who arm like died a few times.
Right.
Fine, but it's gonna be scary. I don't like last year the Mets were. It was like, okay, Lindor, they got Cookie out of it. They look better. They're practicing winning a World Series celebration in spring training. It's very odd, but it was never like I'm scared of the Mets.
No.
Now it's
never
like
hit that point.
Now you see them spending, and it doesn't matter how much you spend. You got to get the right players.
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
Yeah, of course.
They're spending. They're in let's go mode. It's like let's get it going, and that's pretty ass because John Middleton doesn't seem like that's what he's doing. Neither does Dombrowski. I just give Dombrowski your money. Just let him spend it because you've seen what he could do. Like this is a guy that has paid Prince Fielder. He's paid guys. You saw him in Detroit build a winner. Like I just it pisses me off, and it sucks that Mad Max on the Mets leads to our shitty front office. But like, dude, just spend because you see the Mets getting better. The Marlins are getting better. I know they're still the Marlins, but dude, you see the Marlins going out there and really trying to get guys. It's like, and that's why I'm not scared. I think after the lockout, we're gonna spend.
I hope so.
It just really sucks seeing everyone else in the division like trying to get better and seeing a bunch of teams trying to get better, and we're just here. So yeah, Mad Max and the Mets sucks.
I'm telling you, I'm still gonna have faith in Dombrowski. Okay, there's a reason why all this is going on. Dombrowski has rebuilt a poor team with the Tigers and a team where he has a lot of money with over in Boston. Philly's the middle ground. He succeeded in both ways. He's gonna be fine.
We made a move.
Stop.
It's not a big one. It's not.
I hate you, dude. I hate you.
The Phillies have signed infielder Johan Camargo. They have DFA'd Adonis Medina.
No!
Yeah, your boy.
That's my guy.
Your boy.
No, that's heartbreaking. Camargo. It's gonna be whatever. I'm pretty sure he's a switch hitter, right? Camargo's a switch hitter, right?
I think so. Small move.
Whatever. That's great. That's
great. So obviously we're not in
you played in my heart.
Obviously we're not in free agency's not done yet. But say Freddie leaves. Are they still the best team in the division? Or are the Mets the best team in that division?
I can't say Atlanta. They just won a World Series.
Yeah, I agree. You can't say
they won without Acuna, and now Acuna's coming back.
Yeah.
This team is still the best team in the division.
Very true.
They have been the past couple years, and they're not going to stop. No matter what, I would still say the Braves are going to be the best team in the league, and Phillies are going to be sitting in third. Hey, if we can sit in third, that's all right, right?
You know what? I'm kind of shocked about the Mets not signing Stroman again.
Well, You know, I'm not anymore because look how much money Stroman got.
Yeah, 3 for 71, and
That's
evened out. I'm pretty sure it's evened out pretty well with like 21 mil, or he's making 25 mil year one, 21 mil the next year, and then like, yeah. But if you're Cohen, it just seems like you're down to spend money. Stroman got 3 years, Max 3 years, DeGrom. It's kind of like you're gonna have those guys for the next 3 years would be cool, but I get it.
I think he kind of had to choose between Scherzer and Stroman, and I think he
easy choice.
Exactly. So I think he was like, I'm going all out on Scherzer. I mean, Jason said earlier in the press conference for Max Scherzer, Steve Cohen told him and said he will do whatever it takes to get Max Scherzer in a Mets jersey. So he was willing to pay that much, and Scherzer's not going to turn down $43 million a year. It doesn't matter where you're going. If you're getting offered that amount of money, you're going to sign there. I mean, I would play and I hate the Mets.
I wouldn't say tip-top shape. He definitely, like he said.
Well, I mean, look.
No, like I will, like, it's Max Scherzer. It's not your money. If you're a Mets fan, if I'm a Mets fan, I'm jumping for joy. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Just looking at it from devil's advocate wise, like, he is 37. I know age does not really matter if you can still do it. You see Rich Hill out there at 41 just got signed by the Red Sox. Like,
yeah,
but like tip-top shape, I don't know. He's admitted before, and like to having like, oh, my arm felt dead out there. Yeah. Like I don't feel my arm. Like,
I don't understand. The guy had the best ERA of his career this year. Dude, that was the best ERA he ever had.
He finished top 3. He finished top 3 in Cy Young.
Third in Cy Young at 37. He's gonna continue it. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna hate these 3-game series against the Mets. But hey, again, it's the Mets. I don't really care. We're still gonna.
Bryce Harper's still
gonna choke.
He's still
exactly. So I'm not gonna be too worried about the Mets. It sucks. They took Starling Marte, which is a guy that I really wanted. Mark Canha would have been another signing that would have been nice for the outfield for us too. They stole him too. What are you gonna do?
I'm not giving Marte 4 years though. Fuck.
No, there's no shot. I would have liked 4 years for him.
We need 2 years and like a team option.
Right, exactly.
I'm like, yeah, all right.
Speaking of Mets, Noah Syndergaard going to the Angels. I know this was early on, very early on. 1-year deal, betting on himself, but the Angels are giving him $21 million. Syndergaard going, if he has a good year, he's getting paid insanely.
Yeah.
So what are kind of your thoughts on the Noah Syndergaard deal?
That's just low risk, high reward. Like it's a perfect deal for the Angels. You're paying the Syndergaard 1 year. You know what he's got when he's healthy. He's obviously coming off injuries. He's been, working his way back. But if you're the Angels and you really do need starting pitching, why not take a chance on Noah Syndergaard? Especially on 1 year, dude. Like, there's no such thing as a bad 1 year deal. You're giving Noah Syndergaard $21 million. See what he's got. It's like it's perfect for both sides too. Like, Syndergaard gets $21 million to bet on himself and try to have a great year, and next year get freaking paid. Like, that's perfect. And for the Angels, low risk, high reward. Like, you can't complain. It's a great deal.
Yeah. I don't know why I just got the notification for the Rich Hill signing, but
really?
I just got it. That was weird.
Yeah, Boston with you know what they've done? They signed for pitching Michael Wacha and Rich Hill. That's
studs, absolute studs. Oh man, that's odd. That is such a weird signing. But for the only a couple more signings left that we really have to talk about. We'll finish. We'll do the starting pitchers that all got signed. I know we talked a little bit about Stroman going to the Cubs for 3 years, $71 million, but Gausman going to Toronto for 5 years, $110 million, and Robbie Ray for 5 years, $110 million.
It's like like Toronto kind of chose Gausman.
Yeah,
they gave him the same deal, but like I think Gausman's freaking awesome. They're both amazing. Robbie Ray. Yeah. Fucking stud, but good deal for both those guys. Like, they're getting Wheeler type deals, and they're Wheeler type pitchers. They're both really solid, and they are deep into games, and they can give you innings and strikeout guys. So that's perfect.
Yeah. And it's kind of weird because just like you said, like, it's like they just picked Kevin Gausman over Robbie Ray. I mean, Robbie Ray just won the Cy Young Award. Like, he was the best pitcher in the AL. The Blue Jays picked him up when not a lot of other teams really wanted him.
I wanted him.
I did too.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that for sure.
Lucy
But
trade.
not a lot of people did. You know what I mean? It's weird how it's just like a little flip flop kind of thing. But hey, man, good signings for them. I want the Phillies.
I know.
Please sign Schwarber.
Just looking at the list, it's like, dude, there's so many guys that are gonna be on different teams this year. It's gonna be fun. Like getting Baez to go to Detroit, get to watch like Syndergaard pitch as an Angel, Simeon and Seager actually giving like good talent in Texas for the first time in how long? Like it's gonna be cool, man.
Josh Hamilton.
Yeah, like I'm excited. I just hope that after this lockout, the Phillies are fucking ready because you need one of these guys. Get one of these core guys.
Need 'em.
Cassiano, Schwarber, Bryant, Story. Get freaking Suzuki from Japan. Like, I don't care. Like, bring me somebody. Can we, like, I think the worst part is Nationals won the World Series and they were fucking trash. The Braves won the World Series without fucking Acuna.
And they had 88 wins in a regular season.
Like,
you
see these teams winning the World Series and they're in your division too. You can build a World Series champion.
Yep.
Just do it.
Come on, Dombrowski.
Just spend the money, man. Let's build. I need a playoff.
Let's build.
I need playoffs.
Yeah. Yo.
He's cool, but World Series MVP?
Yep.
Think about it.
Be great. You know, we were praying for that Red October and everything. You know, we made a whole bunch of videos about it. What wasn't able to work out that well.
But I pretty much ran through what I
I think that's all I had too.
I'm so happy we signed someone.
Yeah, it's huge. Corey Knebel's the Corey Knebel signing, huge. I really wish it could have been more than 1 year, but hey, I'll take what we can get. It sucks going to be during this lockout. Everyone, I don't know how much Diamond Talk we can really get out during this lockout. But we'll see. We definitely have some more guests joining on the show soon. Jason, I know we're going to get you on soon. I know we can have some heated debates. It'd definitely be a lot of fun. But definitely have some more people on, get other people's opinions on how the beginning of the off season went. So we'll get a couple more episodes of Diamond Talk out. It's going to be a little bit more rough, especially during this lockout, but we'll see what happens. If the lockout drops early, it ends early, we'll be first ones to be out about it. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult. But hey, Phillies, man, making the signings, doing what they got to do.
We'll try to churn out content. We'll get some guests on. Hopefully the lockout doesn't last too long. It probably will last until like January, February.
Probably.
So we'll see.
Suck. Lonely December.
When it comes, when we get back, oh, dude, it's full steam ahead. Like, dude, that free agency is going to be crazy again.
Right when we get back, you guys are going to be seeing Diamond Talk multiple times a week. When the lockout ends to the end of the damn season, we got Diamond Talk coming out all the time. It's just going to be a little bit rough during this lockout. That's about it. But thank you guys all for watching. George, another great show. Love doing Diamond Talk. You know, baseball, I know it's my main thing, definitely my main sport. So I just love talking about it. But again, always a pleasure doing a show together. There's shows all the time on DSM Media. I mean, we just went live directly after Trending 4 Quarters was on. Shows all the time. We got Trending in the AM Monday through Friday. We got Faithful Fanatics a couple times a week. Turf Talk, What the Football, everything all over the place. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn notifications on. Make sure you don't want to miss one show. We have shows every single day a week. So it's all over, man. It's all over. So if you guys need any sort of Philly sports, just look up DSM Media. There's something going on that day.
Always.
So George, anything else left to say?
That's it. Sign Kyle Schwarber. Let's hope that the Knebel contract does not turn out like the David Robinson situation.
Let's hope not.
Let's go.
Hope not.
Go Phils.
All right. Thank you guys all for watching. Go Phils.